Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 6th episode of Mahoutsukai Precure. And last episode was a great one. We had some really wonderful Mirai and Rico developments, and we got our baby, which we're now kind of adapting to life with, which of course makes sense. That is certainly a big adjustment that has to be made, like trying not to have mommy and mommy fight in front of the baby. That's a big no-no. We also, I guess, use Linkle Stones to put in the smartphone to get food for the baby. It's an odd system, but as long as the baby's getting fed, I guess that's what matters. So that was quite an episode, because we even went to an icy place and got the aquamarine Linkle Stone, one of the support stones, and we fought a turtle, I think, or actually that was last episode, I think. But we battled something, I'm sure. I think a snowman was involved in some way. But yeah, it was a good episode. I'm really enjoying the show so far. It's impressed me quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to watching more. So let's just do that then. Okay? Is everyone okay with that? 3, 2, 1, cut. I'm back in our classroom. Ha-chan, that was her name. She has your eyes. Well, it matters that we're together, so we'll do well. I gotcha. Oh. That's unfortunate. No, you're not that lucky. We still got work to do. Okay, so she's not the substitute, then who is it? Is it someone Rico knows? Well, she's quite a bit prettier than the last teacher. Yeah, that's Liz from my character list. Oh, sister. Okay. Okay, wow. Yeah, she said that. I didn't miss that. I did notice there was a bit of a reaction from Rico. I guess that would be why. Because I saw Liz in my list of characters that I have a few of them over there. So I figured she'd be important, but sister, wow. Let's see if she approves of Mirai. So I wonder how well they get along. Because if we could get some sisterly hugging, that'd be pretty great. Okay. I imagine Liz is better with magic than Rico is. But she's not a Precure, so Rico has that going for her. Yeah, it goes by really quickly, but I think we see different transformation outfits when they're in that one bit of the opening where there's multiple copies of them. That's a weird way to phrase it, but you know what I mean, I hope. So, I think I saw at least 4 or 5 forms there. I might actually go back and take a better look at that, if I remember to, after the episode. Because I know that's something I talked about before, how many transformations there would be. But anyway, we're back into it. And she is quite pretty, so yeah, that to look forward to, Hanai. So when Rico gets older. Yes, ma'am. I'll grab my wand and do my best. Maybe someone will let you borrow theirs. Okay, Miss Klutz. Yeah, not one of her better subjects, but you do have a very nice wand. Yes, that we're still very surprised by that. Elephant. Okay. That's a big bob. Oh wow. That was pretty cool. Rico didn't seem that excited. Okay. For a second, I thought she just said she was pretty, but there were more words in that sentence. It almost doesn't sound silly when she says it. Oh wow, we're going full circus tricks here. Yeah, she is quite impressive. I almost hit somebody. Good thing I didn't. Yeah, Rico's not too into it. It's probably a lot to live up to. That's probably the biggest issue. You know, try before you say that, at least. Mirai, you want to try it? You're pretty... Yeah, you're pretty great. She just makes like a dolphin. Or Mofurun. That makes sense too. And it looks sort of like a bear. Gotta keep working at it. Ah, we were almost there. Yes? Just gets on her knees in front of her. I would do the same. So can I sign up for this class or what? Is there any spots available? Onei-chan, stop touching my Mirai. Okay, Water, I'm counting on you. Become a cute bear. You have one job. We're closer. I think we kind of have it. Yeah, so we just gotta maintain it, right? Because the hourglass has started. No, don't lose focus, Mirai. Well, you still did really well, but yeah, you gotta focus. I know I'd have trouble focusing too with Liz there, but you gotta do your best. Good choice. Okay, everyone's got their idea. I would personally make like a waifu. It's a weird hourglass. Okay, gotta just keep it up. No, that's gonna... well, not bad. It's like, you know, Super Saiyan, you know, you do it and then you just get better at it, maintain it longer. Just do your best, Rico. Nobody's here to judge you. We're all here to help and support you. Even Liz. This is not gonna go well. Would be hilarious if she just made Mirai. You don't have to copy what she's doing, but I know why she is. I get it. Even she didn't do that both at once. Like, she made the elephant and then the ball. I mean, that's kind of almost encapsulates the issue in a nutshell of her, you know, trying to copy, emulate her big sister that's so successful instead of, you know, what she wants, which she should focus on, you know? It's very symbolic of that. And I do think that's the issue. I could be wrong. You know, the sort of, you should be more like your successful big sister kind of thing. And she's still trying that. Yeah, talk some sense into her, Mirai. You're not gonna get anywhere like this. Yes, you are. It's very clear to everyone watching. And here's the flashbacks. Wow, she was small. And yet, it's still a struggle. Ow. Life's unfair. Some sisterly handholding. No need to get upset, Rico. Yeah, I'm sure her sister being here just made it worse. It does. So. Yeah, there's no need to apologize. Yeah, her sister wearing the uniform. Which is a shame, because it's such a pretty face. For sure. Just hasn't quite blossomed just yet. I'm sure Mirai can help. Yeah, Mofu's there too, so. Yeah, I forgot we had bad guys in this show, don't we? Oh, does she recognize Liz? I mean, probably. If she's a fairly prominent mage. We're really already halfway through? Wow. Because you gotta focus more on yourself than your sister. Don't cry. I wonder if the baby can sense mommy's upset. You're gonna give it the bottle. Not exactly the bottle, but I guess it works. Just drink your crystal and be better. Feel better. It's almost like an app on your phone where you're like raising a digital pet or something, yet like it whines you once in a while to feed it. Of course she is. She's your teacher and sister. I can understand. I could use that ability right about now. Getting Konosuba flashbacks. You know, Mega meeting her little sister. One-chan Sugoi. And that's when she got it. I can understand. But being a great mage like her doesn't mean becoming her. Just do things your own way at your own pace. Do your best. Have faith in yourself. Here we go. You tell her, Mirai. Couldn't have said it better myself, Mirai. I knew you could do it. But of course the back has to attack to ruin this. Oh, the hourglass. I never trusted that hourglass. See, there's a mage trying to do something against the enemy. even if it's just evacuating the others. Yeah, you're not allowed to bully One-chan. We're not gonna stop you. We'll let your senior at least get one attack in, though. Just to see how much a regular mage could do. Didn't even get the chance, though. But here we go. The classic diamond. Now we get to show One what we can do. Level of the bow is just bigger than the head. And then that said Q, not cure. That is a typo. I'm pretty sure she still said cure, but it's not a big deal. I mean, because it's not wrong. Double kick. Just keep punching it until it dies. Solid strategy. And we're just pounding on this thing. Yeah, you pissed her off now. You watch your mouth. Yeah, her first priority was getting the students away, which she did successfully, by the way. She's a wonderful teacher and sister. You have no right to badmouth her like that. Oh, there we go. I think she's like roundhouse kicked it into a pillar. I love angry Rico. Who's angry for her sister's sake. Yes, she did say that. There we go. Oh, are we actually gonna transform using it? Are we gonna get like a blue outfit? Please do. But they already transformed once, I don't know if they would do it again. We're doing something. Yeah, we'll just put you on ice. Time to finish it off. Yeah, we're not gonna get Aquamarine transformation. Maybe next time. Cool. Linkle. And you were gonna get full Linkled. And it's still too good for you. Handhold, it intensifies. I just love when we hear that gripping sound effect every time. Like, it's not just any handhold, it's a powerful handhold. And Dead. Maybe you'll learn a lesson this day about messing with Liz. And as usual, it all gets fixed. So it's a shame she was unconscious for that. But I guess if she wasn't, she would have seen them be Precures. So it makes sense. But I would have liked to have seen all that. But oh well. Gotta protect that secret identity and all that. It's nice to see everyone improving. Please do something besides the elephant. Please make Mirai out of water. You know, when she says it, I can't help but believe it's true, like, whatever she says in that voice. Oh. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's pretty important to her, too. I guess it's supposed to be the diamond. Oh, it looked like a heart at first. Yeah, the real pendants were helping. Oh. I guess that helps maintain the shape, just freeze it. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So yeah, this is a pass, right? I think it'll maintain this for way more than 10 seconds. Yay, I'm glad it counted. I want an necklace made of ice. That's how you know it's working. That's how you know the love is getting through. That sounds pretty special. Yeah, she was always meant to be a Precure. Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Some high-level skinship between these two. Just in front of everyone. There's no qualms about that here. They're gonna, like, fuse at the cheek at that rate. So yeah, the thing between the sisters was pretty much what I thought. The only difference is I expected a bit of, like, outward pressure from other people to try to pressure Rico into living up to her sister, but that apparently didn't seem to be much of a thing. It was just purely internal from Rico. Other than that, it was, yeah, more or less what I expected. I do hope we get to see the aquamarine transformation soon. And I am glad that Liz approves of Mirai. That's what I was hoping for. That was one of the things I was hoping for out of the episode, so I'm glad we got that. So, that was the 6th episode of Mahoutsukai Precure. And this episode, we are once again continuing with our remedial lessons. I am kind of curious how long we're going to spend on that, but that's neither here nor there. So, the biggest thing that kind of changed the you know, the standard format of the episode was the fact that the teacher that was there for some of the other remedial lesson episodes was not there, and we had Liz instead. And I didn't quite know who Liz was. I knew there was a character named Liz with, you know, blue hair, because I see her in the MyAnimeLIst character list that I kind of have open at the side there for quick reference. But I didn't know who it was at all, really. But so but this episode they're like, hey, that's Rico's sister, and that was a pretty big surprise for some people, like Mirai, for example. So it's nice that we got to meet some of her family, right? Because I mean, we hadn't met much of her family yet at this point. I think we met some of Mirai's family, right? Like the mother and stuff. So yeah, it's good that we got to see some of her family. I don't know how much more we'll see. Like maybe we'll see the mother at some point. Maybe. But yeah, they do seem to seem to be pretty close. You know, there's just like that one issue of Rico kind of lacking, you know, focus and being her own person. Like that. Aside from that little issue, they did get along pretty well as siblings. I mean, they did mention they kind of grew distant over time, but it never became like a negative thing. I don't think. Just, you know, Rico just kind of like feeling like she's not living up to what she wants to be. You know, because she was obviously trying to be her sister, basically, and that was not going so well, and I think she was getting kind of discouraged just in general because of that, so that probably made it more difficult for her to like look her in the eye and face her and whatnot. I think that was kind of the catalyst to kind of going a bit distant. But you know, with what happened in this episode, I think we were able to kind of resolve that, right? Because Rico, she just, everyone, you know, Liz told everyone what to do, right? They told her, you know, you think of something, you know, it's important to you. I actually don't remember exactly how she phrased it, but something that you could have a strong image of and make it out of the water and maintain it, right? But Rico just didn't do that. She just straight up tried to copy what Liz did, and that very much misses the point of the exercise completely, right? So, now of course she was going to fail. I mean, that's to be expected. She wasn't making something that was important to her that she could resonate with. And unless you do that, of course, it's going to be very difficult, especially when she struggles in general with a lot of magic stuff, right? So, good thing she has Mirai in her life, who was able to kind of hunt her down and, you know, talk to her, let her know what she needs to hear, you know, kind of work on that sort of inferiority complex thing she's kind of starting to kind of develop, and about how her sister should have been a Precure instead. Just none of that was true. They made it pretty clear by the end of the episode that it was always meant for Rico to be the chosen one, the Precure, you know, the wand and the tree and the star. They talked about all that. That's why she gave her the pendant. That's why Rico was truly meant to be the Precure. Like, there's no reason to feel inadequate or feel like you have to become your sister. You can just be Rico, be the wonderful Rico / Precure legendary person you were always meant to be, alongside Mirai, and you're happy together, and Mirai's happy that you're her partner. And it was a very good conversation those two had with each other, and a lot of good came from that, because we had our typical battle with the enemy, and nothing too much to say about that, aside from the fact that angry Rico fighting like angrily, passionately for her beloved sister was great. I quite enjoyed that. You know, that made it pretty clear how she feels about Liz, you know, so I quite enjoyed that. We blew it away in the end. And yeah, just so much disrespect towards Liz from that enemy. Just, yeah, that was gonna piss off Rico real quick, and it definitely did. But after we had our wonderful conversation between Mirai and Rico, Rico was able to finally confront Liz and let her know, you know, how she feels, right? And she made this wonderful frozen pendant. I mean, seemingly from some help from her pendant, because I did think I saw it glow. So yeah, at that point it was pretty much a pass. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Mirai passing good enough? Because I think we've had that partner thing going, right, where as long as one of them passes, they both pass. But still, it's nice that Rico was able to do it herself, you know, for sure. And it was a lovely ice pendant that she made. I still would have been happier with her making a water form of Mirai, but I can live with that. That makes sense too. You know, the pendant, there's obviously a lot of importance with that pendant meaning to her, so it's a fine choice for sure. It just wasn't what came to my mind, but that's fine. So, and yeah, the end of the episode also, Liz just talking about what a great friend Mirai is. So she approves of Mirai, so that's good to see, definitely. And I think that's pretty much everything I had to say on the episode. Like, there's been a lot of Rico focus lately, it seems like. Which I guess makes sense, because we really are in Rico's element much more than we're in Mirai's element, because Mirai's from a different world entirely. So everyone that's kind of in the near vicinity are people that are connected to Rico, like her sister or the townspeople that she has a connection with that she wants to defend, or, you know, teachers that kind of, you know, have their opinions of her. Like, it makes sense that a lot of focus is on Rico. I wonder if we will shift the gears at any point. Like, will we kind of shift over to the human non-magic world for a while, and then maybe we get to see some of Mirai's friends and stuff, like focus on them for a bit? I wonder if we will, because I don't think we ever got too much of Mirai's stuff at all. Like, obviously we had the mother and stuff like that, but not quite what we've got as far as Rico development goes. So I'm just kind of curious if we're going to change into that at any point and to flesh out Mirai, because it has so far felt lopsided over to Rico, which is fine as long as they will eventually balance it out. But we'll see how they decide to do that. I mean, I guess you could say Rico is a bit more interesting just because she's like always been a part of this magical world, you know, so there's just more to learn about that in general. So it kind of makes sense that Rico, some of her developments kind of more directly tied to the world building and the magical world stuff and all that kind of stuff, right? But I still would like to see some more Mirai characterization, development, focus kind of stuff, really. So that's all I want to say on that, really. I have certainly been enjoying the Rico stuff we've gotten so far, don't get me wrong on that. Especially because it's still connected to Mirai, because Mirai is, of course, helping, you know, with Rico's character development and whatnot. So she still plays an important role, for sure. So, yeah, that's all I really got to say. Good episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.